Hi everyone, it is 7 o'clock on Monday, so I am popping on for Mystery Card Monday, and I hope you all had a great weekend. I'm gonna give you a minute to pop on, get set up. I've got everything kind of organized here. Hi Nicole, thanks so much for watching. Yeah, hi Jen. Yeah, I hope you guys had a really, hi Heather. I hope you guys all had a really good weekend. I know it was kind of crazy on, what was it, Saturday, where we had that crazy rain in the morning, and then it just cleared up and we had beautiful skies here on Saturday evening. So that was kind of nice. And I'm definitely enjoying the sunshine and all of that. So yes, I'm super excited to be able to hang out with you guys because I'm feeling kind of down today. So yeah, hopefully, being able to hang out with you guys is gonna pep up my step. So I had mentioned earlier that I have a few different, hi Michelle, I have a few different, I've got sort of some step ups. So I'm going to first show you what the dimensions were. So we had our card base, which was 5.5 by 4.25, and then 3 strips that were 5.5 by 3.25. And then we had where you could use any embellishments, any cardstock, any DSPs, any stamps, any inks. Thanks, Heather. I appreciate that. Yeah, I've been missing hugs big time. Oh, hi, Shar. Thanks for popping on. So my card today is actually quite simple, and the whole concept of it is, again, using up our DSP, using up our scraps. And so this is a great technique for, well, not a technique, but tip, I guess, for using up all of those scraps, because we always have all of these beautiful scraps that we don't want to throw out or recycle. And so anyways, this is a great way of using them, and I will actually post a few other ideas later on, probably later on this week, just so that I've got some more posts. But before I do that, I'm going to draw from last week, and I have everybody's names. Oopsies. Oh, I just dropped one, so I'm going to pick it up. Okay, and I'm back. And yes, so I've got everybody's name, and I'm drawing 2 names today because I've got the beautiful Noble Peacock rhinestones. Hi, Kathleen. So 2 people are going to get that. So I'm going to throw everybody's name into the bag, and I'm going to give it a good shimmy shake. Just like that. And my first name is, yeah, they are pretty. So my Karen is my first name. And give me another shimmy shake. And the other person that is going to get is Kathleen. So Kathleen and Karen, congratulations. You guys are each going to get half a package of the Noble Peacock rhinestones. So yay, you guys. Woo, woo, woo. All right. So I have everything set up here. Oh, the other thing that I wanted to show was a beautiful card that I recently got in the mail, and this is actually another really cool tip or technique that I always forget to do, but it looks so nice. So I'm going to show the card. It actually came from my friend Tamara, so I have to say thank you, and again, it made me feel really good. So it says blessed, and it's using the Poppy Designer Series paper. I know, love it, love it, love it. But I don't know if you guys can see this, but she actually used embossing folders on the Designer Series paper. And I tend to forget that, we tend to just emboss on our cardstock, but we can actually emboss on Designer Series paper. So if you've got like Designer Series paper that's quite simple with a background, if you actually run it through the Big Shot with the embossing folder, it actually makes a really cool pattern. And if you want to take it one step further, and in fact, maybe, you know what, I'll do a technique on this sometime this week. Maybe I'll do like a technique Tuesday or technique Thursday, we'll see. But if you take sandpaper and you just lightly rub on the top of it, then it will actually take away the color, and then you've got like a two-tone. It's really cool. You know what, I'm gonna do that sometime this week. So it'll either be tomorrow or it'll be Thursday, but I will do that this week. Okay. So I'm gonna get started on my card. If you guys are playing along, fantastic. If you've already made your cards, fantastic. And if you're gonna be making your cards later, fantastic. I loved all of the cards that you guys posted this past week. They were really great. I went in today and made my comments, and yeah, lots of creativity. So awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, so the things that I'm working with today, I do wanna show you that. I love me my butterflies, but I'm actually using the sentiment from the Butterfly Gala set. So I am using one of the sentiments from that. And then I am using, I tend to forget to go in and use these. So I'm actually using designer series paper from one of our family groups. The Settles family group is what I'm working with. And cardstock, and you'll see the rest, but that's what I'm working with right now. So I'm gonna get started with my card. Okay, there, just had to make sure that and I'm also, oh right, I'm also going to be doing a little bit of coloring with, I've got Balmy Blue Stampin' Blends is what I'm working with, but again, you can use whatever colors. So, and then when I show you what I do with my strips, I did something a little bit different. Hi, Kristen. Thanks so much for popping on. Actually wanted to let you know, Kristen, I was gonna send you a private message that the World of Good designer series paper came back on. So I have ordered you a package of that. Woohoo! So it's on its way. Yay, yay, yay. Okay, so I am just going to get started here. And I am working, I do want to say, for those of you that maybe don't do a lot of stamping, I'm working with the photopolymer. These ones are photopolymer. We've got two different styles of stamps now. We've got photopolymer and we've got our cling stamps. And what's nice with our photopolymer, if you haven't used our stamps, is that they are completely clear so that you can see right through the block. So for placement, it's great. With our cling stamps, they are fantastic to use with our Stamparatus. And for those of you that have the Stamparatus, I hope you love it. I know I love using mine, but I'm not using mine today because I got the photopolymer. So if you're wondering what I'm doing right now, I know I'm looking down because I have to do my coloring. And I sort of wore this shirt because, and you'll understand why when I'm all done. You guys know that I love butterflies and I love flowers, and I've been actually seeing some really cool posts. I guess people that have milkweed, I didn't know this, milkweed is great for oh, help me out, guys. Those really, really, really beautiful butterflies that are like orange and black. Why? It's like totally leaving my head. I will tell you, I'm like so tired. I didn't get to bed till like 4 o'clock this morning. So that doesn't help with my head thoughts. I can't think of the type of butterflies, so feel free to help me out. But I've been seeing people's posts that I guess with everything going on this year, hi Charlotte, Monarch. Thank you, Karen. Oh my gosh. Monarch butterflies. Yes, I guess monarch butterflies love milkweed, which I had no idea. But people have been posting these amazing pictures that I guess in some ways because of COVID and the way the pollution has been down, that tons of monarchs have been showing up on milkweed here in Winnipeg. And so I've been seeing these incredible shots of like first the big caterpillars, which are very beautiful, and then them now the cocooning, and now how they're out and about. So I completely forgot my glue. Oh my goodness. So you know what, I'm just gonna like, yeah, I actually have a card that's done. So I'm just gonna like literally sit here as if I can put some of it still together, but yeah, so I'll lay it out and then I will, that's just been my day today. My goodness. Yeah, I'll lay it out so that I have my idea, and then I will show you the actual finished card. My goodness. We all have these days, don't we? Just the way of the world. So there we go. Okay. All right. At least I was able to do my coloring and stuff like that. And I can finish my card after, but okay. And I will, like I said, I'm going to show you guys a couple of other ideas. And I would love your feedback too. If you guys would like to see like different techniques and stuff like that, like what I did on my Share It Saturday, let me know, because, you know, really, even right now, I've still got, you know, time on my hands and things like that. So if there's certain things that you'd like to see, certain techniques, certain styles, or if you'd like me to use a certain stamp set, certain bundle, something like that, just let me know. So you can actually private message me if you want, or you can just throw it up on here, and that way I can see your comments and do that. Okay, so today was a super simple card, so I'm gonna show you what I did and I'll explain what I did. So this is the card. Okay, there it is. And again, using our scraps, because we tend to not want to throw out our scraps, but we also don't do anything with our scraps. So what I actually did was, these were the dimensions. So I did use the dimensions of, hi Stephanie, I did use the dimensions. Thank you guys. But then what I did was I stamped my sentiment, and then I came in and I just cut so that the sentiment, like they're framed by the pieces. And then of course, yes, the little butterfly. I love that paper pack. I can't get enough of it. So what I did with my butterfly, I'll hold this one up closer. Really simple. And again, you'll find with a lot of our stamps and stuff like that, what's so nice is that they're actually designed. So this one, I just colored the whole surface with the light balmy blue. And then I just went in, and where it was shaded, I went over that with the darker, and that just gives that two-tone butterfly. Okay, so that was my card number one. So then I want to show you a couple of stepped up versions. So with my second card, all I did, I kept it basically just the same. Hi, Thelma. Oh, thanks, Kristen. So the second card, I kept it sort of the same way, but then what I did was I just came in and I just put the DSP onto black so that it popped a little bit more. And so, hi, Lena. So that kind of just gave it, yeah, the colors are Calypso Coral, Daffodil Delight, and Balmy Blue. And again, I used the butterfly and colored it, so you could color it with Calypso Coral or Daffodil Delight, but I liked the Balmy Blue. So that was my sort of stepped up version. And then this one I went one step further. So I don't know if you can see, I did the same thing with, yes, skinny matting. I matted them again, and I stamped and I colored, but I used the Subtles embossing folder just to give a little bit of texture onto the card base, and then I threw on some little sequins. So literally card one, card two, and card three. So what's really nice is, again, depending on, like, if you have to make a whole whack of cards, you know, something like this is so simple, so easy, and elegant, but stepping them up, right, depending on, say you've got a certain occasion or something like that, and it's a great way to use up our stash. We all have stashes, so this is totally a great way of actually using our stashes. So the card, right? Thank you, Nicole. That was kind of what I was going for with my shirt. I have my little butterflies shirt, and you guys all know that I love me my butterflies. So it is really simple to just step up our cards. I'm going to be making a whole whack of these because, again, I have so much designer series. Well, right? We have so much designer series paper that we tend to not use. And dig into your bins, dig into your scraps, and play and make these beautiful little cards. And send them out. Send out that happy mail. Speaking of which, I sent out my first batch of happy mail. So there are some of you on here watching that happy mail is on its way to you. And I'm doing another batch of happy mail tonight. So yes, there's going to be lots of happy mail coming out in the next few days and stuff like that. So thank you guys so much for popping on. My favorite technique, skinny matting. Oh yeah, you know what, Thelma? I've seen a couple of really cool cards, and in fact there is a technique that my friend Chelsea did with us that uses DSP and a really cool sort of design. So I want to showcase that at some point. Maybe I'll do that for next Mystery Card Monday. We'll see how I can figure that out. But anyways, thank you guys so much for popping on and playing along and just bringing up my spirits, really truly. I will get these posted, and I can't wait to see what you guys came up with, because I have no doubt that you guys are going to have completely different cards than mine. So can't wait to see what you guys come up with. Have a fantastic night. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Bye guys.